Muslims are toying with my lives here in the UAE. Who has given them the right? You know what they are doing? Using Hindus wherever I go just to save your false religion. You are not even in harmony with every Muslim. You have conflicts between Shia and Sunni. Stop toying with my life. This one watching me. You think you have the license to kill anyone, harass people and annoy them. दबा के चाहते हैं रखें. सुन्नी समझता है उसके पास अथॉरिटी है अल्लाह की और नॉलेज है. शिया समझता है उसके पास नॉलेज है और अथॉरिटी है अल्लाह की. दबा के रखा है. Our privacy is violated here. कोई हेल्प नहीं कर सकता है. इंडिया दबी हुई है इस्लामिक कंट्रीज के अंडर. ये श्री श्री रविशंकर जी आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग का और ये सदगुरु ऑफ इशा फाउंडेशन, इसका फॉलोअर डिसाइपल आया है इधर, आशा चुरोरिया. मैं क्यों उधर जाऊं? इनको ये नहीं पता है कि दीन इस्लाम क्या है. ना मुसलमानों को पता है कि रिलीजन है या वे ऑफ लाइफ है या बोथ है. ये लोग सदगुरु से सीखते हैं, इनको पैसे मिलते हैं क्या, मुसलमानों से इन्फ्लुएंस है क्या है. एक्यूरेट इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं है प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद की इनके पास. शिया इस्लाम की एक्यूरेट इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं है. श्री श्री रविशंकर जी के पास ना ये लोग इंडोर्स करके पूरे दुनिया को विथ हैंड्स विथ दिस कतर है और ये जीसीसी है, इधर इंडियंस काम करते हैं. ये क्या खेल टॉइंग विथ लाइव्स बना के रखा है तुम लोगों ने. टॉइंग विथ लाइव्स. कौन साउंड माइंड थोड़ा सा जिसमें रीज़न होगा वॉर पीपल को, उसको बिलीवर्स को बोलते वॉर में स्टेडफास्ट रहो, अल्लाह को याद करो कि तुम लोग सक्सेसफुल होगे. अभी मैं बार बार तो नहीं दिखाने आई ना. खुद स्टेडफास्ट नहीं रह सकता है बिकॉज 2 वाइफ्स ने क्या किया है इसका. खुद स्टेडफास्ट नहीं रह सकता है. टू वाइफ ने अनॉय किया है, वो अल्लाह को क्या एक खिलौना समझा है. दूसरों को बोलता है कि अल्लाह का पे झूठ बोलते हैं, ये हैं वो हैं. आइडल वर्शिपर्स को, जूस ऑफ यथरिब को बनाना चाहा मुसलमान, ज़बरदस्ती किया है, क्या किया है उधर. टेररिज्म किया है, हॉस्टेजेस लिए हैं, क्या किया है. उसका हुए की बेटी से शादी की है, सफ़िया से. اس پروفٹ میں فل بریسٹڈ ایک طرف سے ہم کو کہا گیا تھا کہ یہ کیا ہے، شیعوں کو بھی مقتل پر مقتل امام حسین. امام زین العابدین کیا کہتا ہے کربلا میں کہ اپنے ٹینٹ سے نہیں نکلو اور بیویاں ذرا آپ کی آواز نہیں نکلے کہ ڈس بلیورز کو پہنچے، یزید کی آرمی کو پہنچے. اور ادھر 9 سال سے لڑکی کو قرآن سکھاتے ہیں. 9 سال سے پہلے جب لڑکی 9 سال 10 سال کی ہوگی ادھر آئے گی اس قرآن آیت پہ. پتہ نہیں یہ کیا نانسنس ہے. قرآن ایگزیجسس اسلام کا .info یہ کیا کھیل بنا کے رکھا ہے. ایسا ادھر دبایا میرا کدھر سے بھی ہیلنگ نہیں آئے. وہ دکھاتے ہیں صدگرو بولتا ہے پتہ نہیں کیا پروفٹ محمد کے بارے میں ہاتھ جوڑ کے something he was not supposed to. خالی میں دکھاؤں ویڈیو نا صدگرو. I'm just going to show you, not play that video. because پتہ نہیں وہ کرسچن پرنس نے بھی کیا کہا ہے صدگرو کے اگینسٹ. صدگرو on پروفٹ محمد. یہ کیا نانسنس ہے. یہ دیکھیں صدگرو ہاتھ جوڑ کے کہہ رہے ہیں کچھ اچھی بات پروفٹ محمد کی. تو ایک راسکل بھی اچھا کام کرتا ہے کبھی. تو ایسے تو پیگن آئیڈل ورشپرز دے رہے تھے پانی تو کہہ رہا اٹس ناٹ ایکول ٹو بلیونگ ان اللہ اینڈ آل دس. اللہ آیا کہاں سے ہے؟ اللہ آیا ادھر سے ہے. مکن پیگن آئیڈل ورشپرز بھی عبداللہ نام رکھتے تھے، عبید اللہ، زیاد ابن عبید اللہ، نہیں ایک منٹ، ابن زیاد، عبید اللہ ابن زیاد، وہ جو یزید کی آرمی میں تھا اس کا نام عبید اللہ. عبید اللہ. شیعوں کو بھی کچھ کام نہیں ہے. مجھے ریسٹ نہیں ہوگا، میں ادھر آتی رہوں گی. What is this? یہ تو سنی مانتے ہیں کہ یہ عبید اللہ بھی مسلمان تھا اور وہ بھی مسلمان تھا حسین. بیٹل آف کربلا میں he virtually inherited the governorships from his father Ziyad ibn Abihi after the latter's death in 673. میں بھی زیاد ابن ابی بھی صحابہ تھا. کچھ نہیں بولا ہمارے صحابوں کو، پروفٹ محمد کے صحابوں کو، ورنہ ہم مار ڈالیں گے. ڈیورنگ عبید Allah's governorship He suppressed Kharijites and allied revolts. Kharijite and allied revolts. In the ensuing Battle of Karbala in 680, Hussein and his small retinue were slain by Ubaidullah's troops, shocking many in the Muslim community. Really? I don't think so. They were not shocked. What is the Sunni side to Ziyad? Sorry, Ubaidullah ibn Ziyad. Umayyad succession, Wahhabism. All this comes from the Umayyad side. Ubaidullah fought for Marwan and his tribal allies. क्या इसको भी राज़ी अल्लाह अन्हो कहते हैं सुन्नीस? कहते हैं ये भी राइट थे, वो भी राइट थे, पता नहीं क्या है. यजीद, Sunni view. Yazid is considered an evil figure by many Muslims to the present day, not only by the Shia, who hold that the ruling position rightly belonged to Hussein's father. Really? He was Muawiyah's son. You know who's Muawiyah? Muawiyah. What do the Sunnis, Sunni position, Sunni view, or whatever it is? What do Sunnis think about Muawiyah? Besides these criticisms, Sunni Muslim tradition honors him as a companion of Muhammad and a scribe of Quranic revelation. मार डाला है हमें. क्या toying with lives. इंडिया पे भी इन्फ्लुएंस किया है. आस्ते आस्ते श्री श्री रविशंकर जी को मुसलमान कर देंगे और सदगुरु को भी. सदगुरु तो ऐसे अभी पता नहीं, शिवा ये नहीं है, शिवा वो क्या है. पूरा इन्फ्लुएंस इन्फिल्ट्रेट हिंदू आ गया. खुद तो वो नहीं रहते हैं यूनाइटेड. मरेंगे तो अच्छा है, मर जाएं, इधर क्या रहें. कोई कंट्री के लायक नहीं है जाने के. बार बार अजाने हैं, पता नहीं क्या क्या होता है. मार देंगे तो मार देंगे. एग्जीक्यूट. इनके इस्लाम इनके बाप दादा का था. मारते हैं ऐसे ऐसे जालिम है ये. ना रीज़न देखते हैं ना कुछ. जो मैं दिखा रही हूँ वो सऊदी अरेबियन कह रहा था सलाहुद्दीन. ये कैसा है, ये क्या तुम लोग कर रहे हो. Stop playing with lives and stop encouraging Islam and Prophet Muhammad. ये दिखने में नहीं आता है. ये किस कौन अपने سیدھے مائنڈ میں ساؤنڈ مائنڈ والا یہ ایکسیپٹ کرے گا. یہ کیا ہے؟ ہم کیوں ایکسیپٹ کریں؟ کیا سمجھا ہے تم لوگوں نے ریزن لاجک کو اور اللہ کو ایک کھلونا، اور پھر کہتے ہو منہ سے جو وہ تم لوگوں کے دلوں میں تو کچھ کیا ہے؟ بدوونس کو بولا ہے کہ ان کے منہ پہ کچھ ہے، دل میں کچھ ہے. سورہ فتح آیت ہے. اتنا جھوٹ بولا ہے، اتنا جھوٹ بولا ہے. شیعوں نے بھی کم جھوٹ نہیں بولا ہے، بہت زیادہ جھوٹ بولا ہے. ابھی کبھی ایسا پروفٹ ہو سکتا ہے کہ ایک طرف سے آپ اللہ پوچھ رہا ہے کہ اللہ سے بہتر ہے، یعنی اللہ اس کو کہہ رہا ہے کہ میں یو آر forgiven. Baba, you were seeking to please thy consorts. Wives, you are forgiven. Why hold this? پھر اللہ ایسے پوچھتا کیوں ہے کہ why hold this thou to be forbidden؟ جب اللہ is all knowing. تو پتہ ہے شیعوں کا مائنڈ ایسا کہ ادھر پتہ نہیں کیا انہوں نے کہا ہے شیعوں نے. Amazing to closely examine this کہ انسان ایک بس فیٹل ہے، اپنے ریزن کو بھی ختم کر دیا، مار ڈالا، مر گیا. سچائی تو پتہ نہیں کہاں چلی گئی، لیکن ریزن کو بھی مار ڈالا ہے. شیعہ who claim to be intellectual followers of Imam Ali, the mind of Imam Ali, یہ کیا یہ کیا لکھا ہے؟ یہ دیکھو، ان دا نیم آف اللہ دا بینیفیشنٹ دا مرسیفل، یہ کیا ہے؟ فاتحہ ہے. کدھر؟ سورۃ تحریم 66 ہے. O Prophet, why do you forbid that which Allah has made lawful for you? Huh? As a preface to this surah, refer to the study carefully commentary of Azab. کیا لکھا ہے؟ کیا لکھا ہے؟ It's the character pattern of two wives referred in the surah, Aisha and Hafsa, has been discussed. یہ کیا؟ The holy prophets used to drink. یہ کیا؟ One day assigned to Hafsa when she was not found in her apartment as she went to her parents' house, the holy prophet spent the night with Maria, the Coptic girl. شیعہ یہ کیا ہے آخر؟ یہ کیا ہے؟ کربلا میں کچھ اور دیا ہے. امام سجاد کہہ رہا ہے کہ آواز تک نہیں آئے. تو یزید نے پھر صحیح کیا نا کہ اپنی عورتوں کو پردے میں رکھا اور بے پردہ کر دیا رسول اللہ کی عورتوں کو، وہ بیویوں کو نہیں، گرینڈ چلڈرن. اور اس کی بی بی زینب صرف بے پردہ کر دیا. اس پہ آپ رو رہے ہیں. انہوں نے تو درا در اندر گئے ہیں. میرڈ ویمن، اللہ، صفیہ بنت ہوئی. پریزنٹڈ، یہ آپ کیسے لکھ رہے ہیں؟ کیسے لکھ رہے ہیں؟ امین حفصہ کے گھر میں سویا ہے. حفصہ کے گھر میں. مریا دا کاپٹک کون ہے؟ کون ہے؟ On a day assigned to Hafsa when she was not found in her apartment, he took the opportunity, to sleep with Maria. کیا بول رہے ہیں؟ کیا بول رہے ہیں یہ؟ اور پھر بھی اے ابن مریم تیرا بازار میں جانا، اے غیرت، غیرت کہاں چلی گئی تم لوگ شیعوں کی؟ اے غیرت مریم، تیرا بازار میں جانا، اس کو بازار میں لے کے آیا، بیہڈ کیا ہے ہوئے کو، اور صفیہ کے ساتھ سویا ہے۔ بلیورز کو کہہ رہا ہے وار میں اسٹیڈ فاسٹ رہو، اس کا اللہ خود اسٹیڈ فاسٹ نہیں رہ سکتا ہے سورہ تحریم میں، اور یہ کیا کہہ رہے ہیں، یہ کیا کہہ رہے ہیں؟ The Coptic girl presented to him by the ruler of Egypt. Bad temper of Hafsa, quarrelsome, he vowed that he would have no more to do with Maria. ہاں، یہ آپ کیا کہاں سے یہ لا رہے ہیں؟ کیسے اس کو ایکسیپٹ کر رہے ہیں؟ ایک طرف سے کربلا میں آپ نے ہمارا سائیکولوجیکلی کیا حالت کی ہے، بول بول کے برین واشنگ، ایموشنل، ممبر پہ بیٹھ کے the wives of the Holy Prophet were expected to show us higher standard in behavior. So, isn't he expected to remain steadfast against these hypocritical disbelievers' wives? He is expected to show steadfastness and not to break the law. ارے آپ کو ایک لیڈر، مسلم لیڈر کہہ رہا ہے اسٹیڈ فاسٹ رہو، ہاں خود شراب نہیں پیو، خود جا کے شراب پیتا ہے، اور پھر اس کو اللہ پوچھتا ہے کہ تم کیوں شراب پی رہے ہو؟ سائن آف ہپوکریسی، ایویڈنٹ، مینیفیسٹ، کلیئر، کرسٹل کلیئر۔ شاید وہ جو آیا تھا فکس اینی تھنگ، اس کی پتہ نہیں مدر یا کوئی ہوگا جو ہپوکریٹ ہوگا نا، کہ وہ سمجھ نہیں سک رہا ہے کہ پروفٹ محمد، میری ماں مجھے کہے بیٹا ایسا نہیں کرو، ہم کیا کہتے ہیں کہ ماں ایگزامپل بنائے اپنے آپ کو، اچھا ماں بیٹے کو کہہ رہی ہے ایسا نہیں کرو، خود جا کے کر رہی ہے، تو ایسا بھی تو ماحول ہے نا شیعوں کا کبھی، کہ grown up in hypocritical with hypocrites mother and father، تو اس کی ماں اس کو کہتی ہے کہ بیٹا محمد مصطفیٰ کو رسپیکٹ کرو، اس لیے کہ وہ چوزن اللہ کا تھا، اور میں تمہاری ماں ہوں، میں جو بھی کروں میں بری ہوں، میں تمہاری ماں ہوں، لیکن تم وہ نہیں کر سکتے ہو جو میں کر رہی ہوں۔ کیسا آپ کی تھنکنگ ہے؟ اگر یہ انسان کو آپ بلیو کریں گے، اور اس کو میں نے اتنا چانس دیا ہے ادھر کہ مجھے اور بھی پش کرے، پاگل بنا دے، شاید اس کی ماں ہپوکریٹ تھی، ایرے خیرے آتے ہیں، ہو سکتا ہے نا، بیکاز میں نے دیکھا کہ کوئی بھی ہپوکریٹ تو اپنے گھر کا ہپوکریٹ، شیر اپنے گھر کا، گھی دربار، बाहर कुछ अंदर कुछ. I mean, who in their right mind would? The mother of this person could be a hypocrite, say that, son, you don't do these things, but I am your mother, I am bigger than you. I will do it. What an example is she setting? What a hypocrite, right? That he has told me that this chosen prophet can do anything he likes. He has the privilege to even break a law of Allah, and Allah can ask him and forgive him. Not a mention. If any vow prevents from doing good or acting rightly, one should unjustifiably blaming the two wives, Aisha and Hafsa. Hello, clash with the, what is this? LMB. Hi. If any vow prevents from doing good or acting rightly, one should expiate the vow, but not refrain from doing good deeds. But why do you have to make a vow like this? Being a prophet, telling, so you're an ex-Shia from which country? I don't want to name my country here. It's my father's country. I'm an ex-Pakistani. I belong to my mother's country. You're saying remain steadfast. What in the world is this? So what would you like to know now? Clash with, what is this? Sorry, I didn't get your name. Is it IMB or LMB? Clash with, yeah, no problem. It is, I like India. Pardon? On the subject, by the way, I'm a Muslim from India. Okay, you're a Muslim from India. What would you like now? What is like India? Pakistan? No, no. Pakistan is worse than India. The Muslims kill Shias there. Nothing much, was just scrolling through YouTube. Not really. Muslims don't kill the Shias in Pakistan? Huh? Let me show you. Some fanatics do, undoubtedly. Pakistan, rampant killings of Shia by extremists. Pakistan fails to stop killings of Shias. How the world turned its back on mass murders in Pakistan. Shias in Pak under attack. Imran and company behind Shia genocide. News X. But I was saying, when comparing to India, India is much better, right? India is not much better than Pakistan with the Muslims there. No, no. Pakistan is worse, even in the corruption. Pakistan, you know how the Muslims lie. In Pakistan, Pakistan corruption rate. No, wait. Corruption rank, not rate. Pakistan is the 140th least corrupt nation out of 180 countries. Facts say otherwise. Because if you compare India's ranking, India is the 85 least corrupt nation out of 180 countries. Facts are otherwise. I just checked India. Do you think I was not going to check India? India is much better than Pakistan. India will be much better if the Muslims would not influence India. Indians would have been much better Hindus. So this prophet, what is this? This prophet is such a terrorist. Surah Hashr ayat. Muslims are followers of this terrorist and they are terrorists themselves. As for gains granted by Allah to His Messenger, Allah had not decreed exile. He it is who expelled the disbelievers of the people of the book from their homes for the first banishment. You never thought they would go, and they thought their strongholds would put them out of Allah's reach. But the decree of Allah came upon them from where they never expected, and He cast horror into their hearts. But the decree. Can you see this? Can you see Surah Hashr, Ayat 2? Your prophet is a terrorist and so is his Allah. Why can't you see this? You're blaming me. I can't see. For some reason, IDK cherry picking verses, laughing out loud. Get out of here. Your Allah abrogated verses. What cherry picking are you talking about? You understand or not? You don't see this terrorist Allah. You don't see terrorist Allah because your house was not broken, because your daughter was not married to a 50-year-old. Abu Bakr's daughter was. 6 years old daughter, 7 years old daughter, married to a 50 years old. Because your daughter was not Safiya bint Huway and Jawaria, whose husband he killed and then married her, and how she stood outside begging, and he's telling her about Islam at that time. Like you Sunni Muslims would come here, and Shias, with no regard, just Zainab, Zainab, Zainab bint Ali. Stop blaming others for not being able to see what is quite apparent here in your verses, in the Quran verses. You understand? Who in their right mind would believe in such a prophet to be true? Breaking the law. Allah is asking him, what is this full-breasted maidens of equal age? You want full-breasted women in heaven? This is your reward, believers of equal age. Like this, Allah has nothing better to offer you than full-breasted women in heaven. What am I cherry picking about? Your Allah doesn't have anything better to do than full-breasted, what is this? In heaven, of equal age. Young, full-breasted virgins of equal age. Toba, 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 what is this? Ibn Kathir said, meaning full-breasted maidens, which means that their breasts are raised and full, not dropping since they are amorous. You have nothing better to do, your Allah, to give the believers a full-breasted maidens of equal age, youthful? Why did the Muslim translators of the Quran place the phrase full-breasted in passage 78, 31 to 33 of Surah An-Naba, Quora? This is only because Arabic translators add false interpretations and meanings to the translated versions of the Quran, and not because the Quran cannot. Full-breasted virgins. Breast appears 44 times in the Quran, right? Your own translators. Now we should correct this. What is this? Full-breasted maidens. So there is no place for the transgressors, a place of return for the transgressors. Prophet Muhammad was a transgressor. Surah Tahrim Ayat 1 compared to Surah Maida Ayat 87. Do not, O believers, do not prohibit what Allah has made. Do not make lawful what Allah has made, or do not make unlawful what Allah has made lawful for you, seeking, oh no, that was Surah Tahrim, and transgress. Prophet Muhammad prohibits himself what Allah has made lawful for him. Same difference. It says here, transgressors, for the transgressors a place of destination. What is? Truly hell is as a place of ambush, for the transgressors a place of return, in which they will remain for ages. They will not taste therein any coolness or drink, except scalding water and foul purulence. An appropriate recompense. This says, and splendid companions, well matched. Translators put full-breasted companions of equal age. What is this? Where's the volume?
وكواعب.
What is this?
أترابا.
Youthful virgins like of age. Is this splendid? Companions, well matched? Or is this voluptuous women? Who can tell us? If the translators are not telling us, who will tell us? Surin Naba, 30. No. Where is it? Where's the full breast? 33. Surin Naba, 33. Translators can't do this. Oh, goodness. Breasts of these girls will be fully rounded. Let me see. Shia site. What do the Shias say? Shias don't say anything. 33. See commentary for verse 31. The voluptuous women of equal age. Shakir's translation. So see commentary of verse 31. Surely for those who guard against evil is achievement. Refer to the commentary of Furqan. The muttaqeen shall obtain salvation through their imams. Also refer to the commentary of Bani Israel 71. Oh my goodness. Nothing about the ayat for what it is. Can't see this. Okay, if I can't search like this, couldn't get much here. What is the meaning of this word in Surah Naba? Full-breasted companions of equal age. Atraba. Let's see what I get. Quran. Oops. because it's given me an Wakawaib. Wakawaib. As a Muslim, how do you help Islamophobes understand the actual meaning of Surah Naba? Atraba, of equal age, anything that protrudes. O mankind, indeed we have created. So I can just rely on Ibn Qatir then. What does Ibn Qatir say about this? The Sunni Ibn Qatir on this. Where's the tafsir? They're not giving the tafsir, Ibn Qatir tafsir of Surah Naba, verse 33. The first is the tafsir of Maududi. This may mean that they will be of equal age among themselves, as well as that they will be of equal age with their husbands the same. This is about equal age. But what about this Atra? No, this Kawaiba. What is the meaning of Kawaiba? Muslims don't know exactly what it means. The word Kawaiba. Kawaiba. It may mean, they say, okay, what does and Kawaiba mean? Huh? They won't give it. Nothing. Clash with whom? Where is he? Will he come back? A challenge? Your translators don't even know what this actually means. Then what is the meaning of Handsome or beautiful? Good. Hassan meaning good. Hussein? Coming from away. Really? Good or small, handsome one? Surah Azam. I give up on that Kawaib. Kawaib. Atraban. Oh my God. Quranic exegesis. Do the words of Allah. Oh my God. Now whitewashing. Oh my goodness. Muslims lying to save the Prophet, a false terrorist prophet. Breasts. Protruding, mentioned in Show Pose Wonder Quran message. And finally, they are maidens with swelling breasts. Kawaiba atraba. Really, books, Google. Swelling breasts. Kawaiba atraba meaning women with round breasts. Ibn Kathir states Ibn Abbas, Mujahid, and others having. Oh God, will I be? Oh. A sensuous paradise. Paradise will include all sorts of fruits, fully. Ibn Kathir, okay. Kawaiba Atraban meaning women with round breasts. Ibn Kathir states Ibn Abbas, Mujahid, and others have said Kawaib, this means round breasts. They meant by this that the breasts of these girls will be fully rounded and not sagging because they will be virgins. Some of the following translations conceal the whole concept of the round breast or the female gender of the subject. This is what the Muslims want to do. Companions of equal age. References Muhammad Asad. English translations. A splendid companions well matched. And splendid companions. Look at the Muslims hiding the true meaning of this ayat. So here it says, English translation. Some of the following translations conceal the whole concept of the round breast and or the female gender of the subject. And or the female gender of the subject by just saying companions well matched. I see. And maidens for companions. Muhammad Asad, translation, M. Pictil, Yusuf Ali, Companions of Equal Age. Yusuf Ali, original, 1938, Companions of Equal Age. Shakir, and those showing freshness of youth, equals in age. Wahiduddin Khan, and young maidens of equal age. English translation reference now. Dr. Lale Bakhtiar and full-breasted maidens of the same age. Okay, so this maidens with their own, no, then maidens, huh? This is okay. Maidens of like age, buxom. The grapes that are ripe, nubile, well-matched companions, and full-breasted maidens of equal age. So I don't think I will go to the Shias because I don't believe in them. I think I will take this, how they hide Ibn Ishaq's Shias, they're also liars. Ibn Ishaq's narration on how Prophet Muhammad massacred, beheaded. So no, this I would follow Ibn Kathir, what Ibn Kathir has stated. This means round breast, because what Ibn Abbas, Mujahid and others have said. Kawaiba Atraban, women with round breasts. Arabic. Does anyone know what Muslim paradise is like? Quran, Surah 78, so gives a description of paradise which will be the preserve of Muslims, albeit Muslim men exclusively. Paradise will include all sorts of fruit, water, wine, shade, and women. How beautiful are these women! Quran, Surah 78, verse 33 states in Arabic, Kawaiba Atraban, meaning women with round breasts. Ibn Kathir states, Ibn Abbas, Mujahid and others have said, Kawaib, this means round breasts. They meant by this that the breasts of these girls will be fully rounded and not sagging because they will be virgins. Why do you want to hide this, Muslims, who come here and question me and say that I can't see? Why can't you see this? Why do you hide this? Why have your translators hid this? Skeptic Muhammad al-Twitter. Oh my God, the interpretation of Ibn Kathir interprets Kawaiba Atraba as virgin, mature girls, pubescent, with big firm breasts that are not hanging. A pimp. My goodness. And then we have these Muslims, they believe in a prophet who Allah is asking him why. And they say that, do you know why Allah is asking him why? Because, I don't know. Why is Allah asking him why? O Prophet, why do you prohibit yourself from what Allah has made lawful for you, seeking the approval of your wives? And Allah is forgiving and merciful. Why do you prohibit what Allah has made lawful for you? Who is asking him why? Allah knows everything. Why would Allah be so shocked as to ask him why? Why are you blaming those who want to show you the truth of not seeing the truth? You yourselves don't see the truth. What kind of a prophet is this? Where Allah is asking him, why do you prohibit yourself from what Allah has made lawful for you, seeking the approval of your wives? Allah is asking him why. Allah doesn't know why. Or Allah is shocked. How can that great manifest truth ask him? All knowing. Why do you prohibit what Allah has made lawful for you? Seeking the approval of your wives. And Allah is forgiving and merciful. But why is the why here? Does Allah want an answer from Prophet? No. God knows why. Allah has already ordained for you the dissolution of your oaths, and Allah is your protector and He's the knowing the wise. I got so many things in this Quran which are terrible. Why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Prohibiting yourself. What Allah has made lawful for you. Is it to please your wives? There's another one, Tafim al-Quran Abul Ala Madudi. It has to end in a question mark. Is it to please your wives? Oh my goodness. This shows that in this case the Prophet had not made a lawful thing unlawful because of a personal desire, but because his wives had wanted him to do so. And he had made it unlawful for himself only in order to please them. Here, the question arises, why has Allah particularly made mention of the cause of making the thing unlawful besides pointing out the act of prohibition? Here, the question arises, why has Allah particularly made mention of the cause of making the thing unlawful besides pointing out the act of prohibition? Obviously, if the object had been to make him refrain from making a lawful thing as unlawful, this could be fulfilled by the first sentence. And there was no need that the motive of the act is also should have been stated. Making mention of it is stop assaulting me here. UAE. Stop assaulting me. Full round breath, it means. Don't assault me. Don't use a Hindu now. To assault me. It means full round breath of a woman. Cowards, don't assault me. Stop it. Sending energy to assault me? Your translators, your Muslim translators have put for that ayat Naba. Satanic people, Muslims, wicked as ever. Stop molesting me. Arab Muslims, stop it. Oh my goodness, making mention of it particularly clearly shows that the object was not to check the Prophet only for making a lawful thing as unlawful, but along with that warn his wives also to the effect that in their capacity as the Prophet's wife they had not understood their delicate responsibilities and had made the Prophet to do a thing which could lead to making a lawful thing as unlawful. This is not in fact a question but an expression of disapproval. The object is not to ask the Prophet why he had done so, but to warn him that that his act to make unlawful for himself what Allah had made lawful is not approved by Allah. The object is not to ask the Prophet why he had done so, but to warn him that his act to make unlawful for himself what Allah had made lawful is not approved by Allah. Not approved by Allah. This by itself gives the meaning that nobody has the power to make unlawful what Allah has made lawful. This by itself gives the meaning that nobody has the power to make unlawful what Allah has made lawful. So much so that the Prophet himself also did not possess any such power. Where is that? Fix anything. So much so that the Prophet himself also did not possess any such power. Although the Prophet did not regard this as unlawful as a matter of faith, nor legally, but only forbade himself its use. Yet, since he was not an ordinary man, but Allah's messenger, and his forbidding himself something could have the effect that his followers too would have regarded it as forbidden, or at least reprehensible. Or the people of his community might have thought that there was no harm in forbidding oneself something his Allah had made lawful. Allah pointed it out to him and commanded him to refrain from such prohibition. Thank God for the Sunni direct. Very well put. Why are you forbidding? This is not, in fact, a question, but an expression of disapproval. Not only is it, but I should put, this is not, in fact, a question. This is a question. It is questionable, right? Or it's like a questionable thing, but and also an expression of disapproval. So Allah is disapproved of the Prophet. Allah is expressing his disapproval of the Prophet's act. And then how do the Sunnis reconcile that he's a true prophet? God only knows. Let me find out if I can. Oh, Sunnis say that he can make mistakes and all. I think. Well, let me see. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3. Although it has not been mentioned in the Quran as to what it was that the Prophet had made forbidden upon himself, yet the traditionists and commentators have mentioned in this regard 2 different incidents which occasioned the revelation of this verse. One of these relates to Maria Kibiya, Maria the Copt lady, and the other to his forbidding upon himself the use of honey. Twice, 2 traditions have come. Forbidding himself honey. Oh my God. Enough with you Muslims here who blame me. Your deceptive lies and ways. Cherry picking? I'm talking about those Quran ayats which have contradictions, which have questionable things, objectionable things that the Prophet himself has done and God has objected to and has pointed out that it is a questionable thing. What cherry picking? Surah Hashar ayats cherry picking? Showing you that Allah is a terrorist? Where shall I go? Which ayat shall I choose? What do you mean cherry picking? Liars. Wicked liars. Your Prophet, your Allah. Here Allah is questioning. You're saying I'm cherry picking about Surah Hashar ayats, showing where Allah has turned out to be a terrorist. What do you mean? When you have an exam on one subject, right? One chapter of the book on a particular paragraph, would I say you are cherry picking, learning that, memorizing, understanding that chapter in that chapter and that paragraph in that chapter? What are you talking about? How are you questioning me? You can't question a person properly. to have a discussion with you people. You falsely accuse people. You don't know how to even come for an inquiry. Unjustifiable, unjust people. You're wicked Muslims. खुदा का खौफ नहीं है. You have no fear of Allah. दूसरों की लाइफ बर्बाद करके, हरास करके, ब्लास्फेम का केस करके मार देते हो. Killing them and saying we did it for Allah and Prophet Muhammad. Killing people, breaking their houses, casting terror into their hearts, Allah's. You don't know how to question people. Inquire, look into the matter. Civilized people, I will not get. I will get wicked liars like you Muslims and time you out. No wicked Muslim liar allowed here. No Muslim wicked liar allowed here. False accuser, despicable. False accuser and despicable. Despicable. You understand? No Muslim wicked liar, false accuser and despicable allowed here. Your Quran ayat says so. Don't follow false accusers, liars. Surah Kalam ayats. Despicable, of low birth. Base-born. Until you learn honest way of coming and inquiring and cooperating and not being an obstacle to truth and justice to be served or even voiced out. That's why I think I need an army from Israel, like, where I will have I really keep security guards here. If I was in Israel, they would give me security guards. Enough of lying, wicked liars. And now I don't blame Israel. If you come here, you better behave yourself, wicked liar, false accuser. Do not yield to such wicked liars and false accusers. Despicable. Surah Qalam ayats. Thank you for the likes.